You're upstairs. Thank you, Mr. B.
Well,
And the men, were saying, hey, but they're talking about something. They had to go around the room. Well, as they stood up, they said, by the way, I heard Rhett's show this morning. So the other guy goes, yeah, I heard Rhett's show. And the third one goes, I heard. And this lady stands up. She's going to say, I don't listen to Rhett's show anymore. Oh. She goes, oh, no, I watch it now on Facebook. So it's like, 1 out of 5 now.
Look that up.
It's changing.
Yep.
Didn't even know
Actually, you know what you should have out there? See, so I should be in charge of your marketing. You should delegate it. You should have a cam.
Like a webcam?
A
A
webcam.
webcam.
Oh, I've heard
Anytime,
of that.
anywhere in the world, you can check out the Vero Beach Airport. See, if I was in charge of marketing, though, for Florida or something, I would have
Palm trees.
the palm trees and go, you could be in Florida right now. That would
You
come
could be
on,
in
that
Florida
would-
right
you
now.
know, here's the TV ads. And all of a sudden, the palm tree comes out. You could be in Florida right now.
Yeah.
Honey, pack the bags. We're going to the airport.
Elite Airways.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah, very
brilliant.
innovative. Yeah.
See?
That is creative. You've got both sides of the brain
Could
going.
be in
right?
Florida.
Right. Yes.
Yes, you could be in Florida. Well, that might happen, too. You could be in Florida. I got to remember that because I own thefloridashow.com, and I'm thinking of taking one of my half hours. What's happening is everything's changing. So you got YouTube.
this is the last spot, but can you see how his face is just being covered by
Yeah, that's
it?
the way
Yeah.
I like it. No.
Can you move
What do you-
over?
what do you want me
Yeah,
to move?
move your chair a little towards Catherine.
Yeah.
Towards Catherine? Okay. Which way?
There, that way.
Towards
Yep,
Catherine.
there you go.
Which way would get me out of this? If I have to, I have to. There we go.
Now, what was I talking about? Oh,
Okay, yeah.
The
that's-
Florida
Then
show.
just talk
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Things changing.
There you go. Now we
right.
can see
Thank
your
you.
face.
So this will be the spot we have
So,
to use.
So anyway, so as I was saying, on YouTube, what they do is like these people have
Okay,
like
you got a
little-
short comeback, Beverly, saying you're listening to Rhett Palmer. Here we go.
Right in the middle of the story.
I get no respect. What can I say? I'm telling one of my stories, and Mr. B keeps coming through the door, fixing this and fixing that. How dare you do your job?
All right.
Good morning, Mr. B. And speak through the microphone, okay? Okay, good morning. It's nice to have you here. Okay.
It's a full-time job keeping you in line, Rhett. I can tell that.
Life can be happy, life can be sweet if you fly away on elite.
Anyway, so you can tell John that'll be $50,000 in air tickets. He wants to use that in his advertising.
Awesome.
Always the ABCs of life. Always be selling. So anyway, I have Eric Menger in here today. Good morning, Eric Menger.
Hello, hello.
He's been at the airport since 1952.
That's what it feels like sometimes.
Actually, 1996.
96, last
Wow.
century, yeah.
You started
That was-
3 years after I arrived here in Paradise.
Oh, okay.
I got here in '93.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've been in the county for a long, long time. You know, my dad, Howard Menger, did the...
Who was a frequent guest on my show, and your
yeah,
mom.
Yeah, he did the Six Old Grouches sign in Sebastian years and years ago. The first one that was in Sebastian that whatever number of
It's world
residents-
famous now.
Yeah, he did that. And he also painted the old Western Village at Pocahontas Park. When it was still there, it started having. They were starting to have splinters. and
His
things.
dad was totally different than Eric. Eric's this nice guy, and his dad was nice too. But his dad looked like a movie star.
Oh, yeah.
He had this pencil-thin mustache.
Like Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, yeah, like a Burt Reynolds with a pencil-thin mustache, And they always had that. And your mom is your mom still with us?
Yes, she is.
And
She's
little petite thing,
She is. She's doing
and
great.
always nice.
Yep.
And how old's your mom now?
94. 94. Yeah.
94. Do you know what that means? That means you're going to be around bothering the mayor of the airways for a long time.
I'll be coming in.
You'll be
here.
coming out. Hi, Bob. we got the,
Been at the airport since 1996.
I'm at the airport. I used to have teeth back then. But now I just flew over here in my own private drone.
That's right.
That's what they're going to have, the drones. I can't wait. We know when I was a
Maybe.
kid. When I was a kid, I I have a precognitive sense. I can see things. I saw 911 before it happened. I had this dream when I was about 12, and it was of the tubes they have at the banks, and you put your money in it, and they go. And comes out the other end. Well, I dreamt that you would go to a place, that you would step inside a tube, and it slips down into the ground and through a vacuum. Next thing you know is a few minutes later, you're in California because of the hyper speeds. Well, guess what I just found out? My dream is coming to pass. They are now have created such a thing, and we're going to have underground highways.
Not for the claustrophobic.
Oh, I would never do that. No, I'm
Why?
claustrophobic. Oh,
You won't be
gosh,
in there for
no.
long.
Gosh, maybe if
They
you
could
stuck
give
me
you
in
a
there with a bottle
sedative.
of wine, I could do it.
Yeah, put you out.
Hello? What's your name, sweetie?
I'm Catherine Goodell.
All right, give her another shot. She needs one more shot. Then put her in the tube.
I'm gonna love California. I know.
I wonder what you look like at the other end. Right? When you arrive.
Yeah, let's stick with the lead
You
anyways.
won't-
It's a little bit more comfortable. You
Yeah,
got
let's stick with the
windows.
elite.
You're up, you can look at the clouds. It's beautiful.
Oh, by the way, the reason we're talking to these two characters in here today is because Eric just flew up to
Asheville, North Carolina.
on the new airlines out at the airport.
Yeah, Elite Airways. And I'll tell you what, it's beautiful up there. It's the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and like I said, when we got off the airplane, it was 55 degrees, low humidity. The people are so friendly up there. It's the southern, still the South, and a lot of southern hospitality. Very, very nice.
Well, I go up to visit the former sheriff, Gary Wheeler, and his wife,
yeah.
Donna.
Yeah.
Well, now that's only an hour away from the Tri-City in Tennessee. Whatever they-
Johnson,
Yes.
better, yeah.
Very good, yes. So an hour away, they'll come pick us up. So it's a 12-hour drive normally up there. Now you're up there in an hour and 10 minutes on Elite.
Yep.
And then when you want to come home, you're back in Vero in an hour and 10 minutes. By the time they serve you your coffee,
landing.
please fasten your seatbelts. We're coming in for a landing.
That's right.
We're here already?
Yeah.
Last year, Eric and I, and
I think Catherine's suggestion to go up for 4 days or a short weekend, I think that's a
That's the way
fabulous
to do it.
idea.
Yes, yes.
well, last summer, Dave Walsh, Eric, myself, Barbara, we all flew up to Baja. But you had some business dealings to do up there.
Yeah, yep.
And then you took care of your business dealings, and the final day or whatever, 2 days, you came and hung
My
out with us.
major business dealing was having some lobster bisque. That was terrific. They have
Tough
big,
duty.
big chunks of lobster. It was terrific. Yeah. No, I went up there actually for a vacation. We had a model railroad convention up there in
Oh, is that what that
in
was?
Augusta. Yeah, and Bar Harbor was maybe an
Oh,
hour
that's
from
right.
Augusta.
Maine.
Yeah.
That's the capital of Maine, by the way.
Beautiful up there.
Yeah. I
Not
like-
not in the winter, but
No.
when we were there, it was
Probably beautiful. It's just really cold.
Yeah, it's still beautiful. Just everything's white and cold.
yeah.
That's when they come down here, I hope. Via Portland.
What I want to know is, I wonder why Elite is succeeding. Now, since I've been in Vero Beach, it was either right when I first got here, I think in 1993, I think we had Eastern Airlines or something. What did we have out
Yeah,
there?
Eastern flew.
They
up
failed.
to about the 80s. We had
Some-
Chautauqua Airlines, which was a U.S. Air Express carrier.
That was since I've been here. That was since 93, right? They failed.
No.
They came and went.
Yeah, American Eagle was here in '96.
Okay,
that was
there you
our
go.
last airline.
American Eagle.
Right.
Okay, so and for some reason that failed here. So all of a sudden, John comes along and says he's going to do this thing, and I'm thinking, well, like we can only hope, Why is it? Is it because of the population has grown? Is it because
It's a lot of things.
the TSA?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go to normal airports anymore.
Well, that's probably part of it. The larger airports are just such a hassle, and they've grown. But and our population has grown, but also it's the aircraft is all the other aircraft that flew out of Vero in the past were all turboprops or just reciprocating engines, regular.
What's a reciprocating engine?
Like an automobile engine. It's a like a diesel or a avgas engine.
Not as smooth a flight as a jet.
Not as smooth. Now this is the first
And not
time
as fast.
we've. That's right. Not as fast, not as smooth, and it's just beautiful flying on a CRJ 200 or a 700. Made by Canadair Regional Jets, maybe Bombardier. Beautiful jet, and that I think not. And then it's direct. All the other ones always went to a hub.
You
and
make me
had
want to go
connect.
out there today and fly somewhere.
Yeah.
You got anything? Anybody taking off for Elite today anywhere?
No, Newark
Thursdays?
left.
They left already.
Newark left already.
Oh,
They're
no,
coming
they
back.
did fly out today.
They did.
So they did
Yeah.
fly out today.
So
Newark, yeah.
Newark flies on Sunday
Wow.
and Monday and Thursday and Friday.
Sunday, well, we're getting close. We're tying up. You can go somewhere
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
You know?
We have other destinations.
Yeah,
coming, we think.
you inherited that money from Uncle Bill. Well, you want to fly now? You don't need a private jet. You can just fly every day on Elite. Come and go as you please. Actually, it's phenomenal that we can get up from. I don't have to go to Orlando. Orlando's a hassle.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost a 2-hour drive. Then you got to park the car. Then you got to pay for the parking of the car.
See?
And you
Or
might
you
not
rent
get
the
there
car.
direct.
Yeah.
And
Pardon
you won't
me?
get there direct.
Well, when I just went up to the White House last week, or week before, however long, when was I at the White House?
2 weeks ago.
Okay, and I left the car down in West Palm. Now I like West Palm. It's a nice. It's at least it's smaller than Orlando. I don't want to announce that too much on the air. It won't be so small anymore. But anyway, so you fly up and I come back and I got like a $180 bill for my parked car. You go to Vero Beach and fly Elite.
Yeah.
Guess what you pay? Nothing.
Cha-ching. Yeah.
One final note
save
is
some
though, is
money.
I'd like to take over the parking lot over there. You know, there was a guy in America, and he had the beautiful epaulets, and he the municipal parking lot in this town, right? And he was there for 8 years. Okay, all of a sudden John wasn't there one day, and the people said, "Where's John? Who are we going to pay our money to?" They called City Hall and said, "Who are we going to pay our money to? Pay money for what? Oh, for the municipal parking lot." That's a municipal parking lot. Yeah, well, it's free. They estimated that John got away with $8 million in
What?
cash over a 10-year period.
Where was
He
this?
flew the coop somewhere in America.
Oh my gosh.
Is that something?
Clear.
Wish I thought of
Can you imagine? It's like, where do these guys come up with these ideas? So I
And-
go
and
into
get
some
away
strange
with it,
town,
yeah.
wear the
It looks
epaulets, you know.
official.
Looking
looked
official.
official,
Yep, looking official.
And-
Did you ever see that movie Come Fly With Me?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
It's got Leonardo DiCaprio.
where he
Oh,
plays
yes,
the-
I
Where he
did
plays a
see
pilot.
that.
It's such a great
Yes.
movie about, a swindle. So, I
Yeah.
mean, multiple swindles and how he
Yeah.
could carry it off so well.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's just great
I'd
fun.
like to see that again.
Yeah,
now you
it's
mention
Me
it.
too.
haven't seen
I
it
think
in
I
a
wanna
while.
see it again,
Yeah,
too.
I'm gonna look on
Yeah.
Netflix. See
Yeah.
Yeah, be good.
Does
Love that
anybody
movie.
need anything? You're okay. Well,
No, we're done, I
very
guess.
happy.
Yeah.
We're done here now.
Brett, thank you
I'll
so
leave you
much
the
for
picture to
having
remind you.
us.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
And here's just, or you have a schedule that's in your gift.
Yeah, well, no, we got.
That we brought you?
See, that's the thing. It's just fun to talk about this. If John just we can get him. Well, he told me I did call John.
We'll get him
He
back.
told me to call Chip. But if we can get them advertising with me, they're going to get a whole lot more than they're paying for. I'll be yakking about it all the time. And you're right. I could come out there and interview passengers. We could take a flight up, and I could do a live remote. There's a very wealthy individual that's paying us to go north this summer to do a show from one of his 5 hotels
Yeah, yeah.
up north, and because people
Somebody calling you?
nope.
It's not John Pearsall.
Yeah, now that we're off air.
Is
He's
Eric
usually up and out.
interested in Vero Beach Airport photos? Well, that's Bixby.
Oh,
Bixby.
okay.
Eric,
What
He
is
wanted-
he want?
He wants to know if you're interested in his photos. He does take
Oh,
good
he
photos.
took some photos. Oh, sure.
He's that guy that's
don't
lives out in the
bother
woods.
here. Just tell
But he's a great. He lives in the woods. He's
He does it? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Huh. He took a great picture
I'm
of me
gonna-
the last time I visited. He put me against the black wall here. I was like, wow, that's a nice picture he took of me. Thank you.
He is a good photographer.
Yes. Yes.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
going to
I'd
edit
heard
these
it
two
too.
segments, the 9
Great.
to 10, and we're going to use them during the summertime when he's on vacation.
Yeah, so
All
we
right,
got extra
perfect.
promotion. You can tell John that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. It's good to see
They
you,
were very
Mr.
good.
B.
Yeah, very
Thank
good.
you. I always have fun.
Always a good show.
Thank you.
Lively.
So
Oh.
yeah, if you could say some good things to that Chip. See, it's like if I come to you and I say, "Hey, I'm Rhett and I'm a good singer," you're gonna go, "Yeah, maybe you are."
Well-
But if I come in and Eric goes, "Hey, Rhett is really a good singer," now you're gonna listen.
So
So it's called the psychological advantage of a third interested party.
Agreed. I like it. And I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
when you are advertising through the back door, it's a lot easier than sometimes having a cold call
Yeah,
coming up front.
yeah.
So yesterday I saw Chip. Chip has always been kind of from my understanding, he's a hard guy to get on your side.
You got another half hour, Rhett.
But yesterday he was paying compliments to me. He was very, very kind. So I think I got him. So we'll work on it. Okay.
Call Gary Wheeler.
I screwed up that little bit. It's
Which
C-
phone number for Gary?
COGD.
Calling Gary Wheeler. Other phone.
Oh, he's up in Tennessee probably.
Yeah.
Or does he come down here for the? It'd be
He's
going up
coming
there,
next week. Is next week the 1st? He may be down here. He's coming for
Yeah, Thursday's the
a
first.
court case.
Let's see here. Oh, the Nissan dealer's calling. My truck is ready.
Oh, yay.
Darn it, I hate having no vehicle.
How'd you get here?
My wife's car. I borrowed my wife's car. Thankfully,
okay.
she canceled. She had an appointment with a chiropractor.
You're gonna
for-
take
The poor
that
guy
with
was
you.
Okay, yeah.
The poor guy was trying to get to the airport yesterday for this big kickoff, and he couldn't start his truck.
5 in the morning, so I got to wake up my wife, have her bring me in.
Thank you for your hospitality, Beverly.
yeah,
It's always
sure.
nice
Thank
to
you,
see you.
Beverly.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah, good to
All right.
have you.
I'm gonna hug you.
Okay.
Okay. You take good care of yourself.
Yeah, same here.
Thank you, Rhett.
Okay.
Love you.
Stay in touch.
Je t'aime beaucoup.
Okay. Hey, thank you guys for coming. We back yet?
This one in Plains and you're open.
I'm Andrew, owner of the Village Sandwich Shop and Grill. When everything's prepared
You
for
play the song?
our taco bowl,
What's
our
in there?
BLT, or even our authentic Cuban. Lobster bisque is house made and our homemade potato salad. You're gonna love us. Take a ride to Sebastian. The village is just north of 512 on the west side. Get in your car and taste the love.
Just north of 512 on the west side of the road in beautiful Sebastian, you're gonna taste the love.
As a female, when I need my auto repair, I want someone I can trust to repair my vehicle. I trust Don's Import Auto Services and Sales. Free pickup and delivery, or they have loaner vehicles while yours is being serviced. I especially like their comfortable waiting area and free coffee. Don's Import Auto Service and Sales is an official Michelin dealer. Don's also offers a 24-month guarantee on their service and repairs. Don's Import Auto Service is on 43rd and Vero. Call 569-4714. Again, 569-4714.
Today's show sponsored by Dr. Alex Plains, Custom Family Dentistry and Dental Implants. Nobody looks forward to going to the dentist, but Dr. Plains offers conscious sedation for dental phobia. Dr. Plains and his staff likes to help people with friendly atmosphere and a stress-free visit. His office is located just south of the Village Beach Market, 4755.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a folder like you have for Mercedes and mark it today's program, and you can put anything that you have inside there, and then it won't get thrown out.
Yeah, I like to keep stuff because like I got all this work now. Well,
It's fine. It's fine. And
who comes on? Who comes on at 10:30 today? Nobody.
Cops.
Oh,
Cops.
did he come in live?
No, he taped it during the week.
Oh.
Because he's going. He has to be in Orlando. Remember me telling you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play your song. Yes.
Here I am. I'll introduce it.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how are you? And of course, we're we're celebrating always on this program the red, white, and blue. Well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I used to sing at military installations like West Point, and of course the military base down in Key West, Plattsburgh, New York, etc. And so, having a love for my country, I wrote a lot of patriotic songs. And we're going to play one of my patriotic songs off of my CD right now. Go ahead and play that if you would, Mr. B.
Which one is it? Which one?
Sure, it's on. It's not on? Yeah, if you hold a veggie burger to your ear, you can hear the sound of me not inviting you to my Memorial Day barbecue. How are you, ladies and gentlemen? Another beautiful day in paradise. The Baywatch movie is getting mostly negative reviews. Apparently, it lacks the intellectual depth of the TV show.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Sounded like it.
Oh, this week marks the 40th anniversary of the Star Wars movies, excuse me. Back in 1977, I remember thinking this could be a series of movies of the Darth Vader guy loses the stupid mask and cape. Luke, I am your father, Luke. Have you seen those movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love them.
Okay. Danny DeVito. I was on a elevator in the Waldorf Astoria in New York. And Barbara puts her elbow on my side. Look who's with us. And because I'm looking straight, I'm a tall guy. I had to look way down. He is teeny tiny. Danny DeVito was there. Hey, Danny, how you doing? And we talked a while, and I met his manager and gave me his card, and I was supposed to call him, and it's one of those things I didn't follow through
You
on.
never call him.
Mm-mm.
He's a very interesting man.
Probably 90% of the people I should call back, I don't. Life gets busy. You know, people got priorities. They want to make, hey, we just made this deal. Well, you can go and you can stay in your fancy schmancy office. After my radio show, I'm going out to C.J. Cannon's to have some nice fried eggs and bacon. Ooh, it's so good, isn't it? You like going out there?
I'm drooling.
Yeah.
I don't eat breakfast early.
So Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman say they are giving their marriage another chance. Danny says he's so happy he feels 4 feet tall.
Oh. I mean, here's a very short man who became very, very successful.
Yes.
Pretty amazing. Mm-hmm.
O.J. Simpson could be released from prison this year.
Oh, no.
Oh, my word.
Oh, no.
And have his own reality TV show.
Oh, no.
Who's going to watch that
What
crap?
bothers me is that America will support that. I don't like it.
Word. Or would you prefer to watch a show featuring someone who's honest and has an actual grip on reality? Oh, like Kim Kardashian.
I have never seen the Kardashians.
I have not either. And I was with somebody yesterday. I said, have you ever seen that show? And they said, no. So there's a lot of us out there, you know, who have not seen.
Yeah, but there were plenty to make them very famous. Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right.
And I don't know of any particular talent that they have. They're just into fashion, doing extravagant things. I just don't understand.
Well, what it is they leave this bombastic lifestyle. They they have money because of the show. Probably they're obviously not classy people, and I think people like to watch it because it makes their lives look better. You go, well, at least I'm not her. I'm not doing that. You know, not being a dope on TV. And it's shock value, and it's going, wow, I'm glad I'm not them. You know what I mean? Who would want to be those people?
Yeah, but I think the public likes to see how the rich are living. And if you watch a lot of this TCM movies, they're all about wealthy people. So I think it's a fantasy idea of watching these shows and imagining how you would feel if you had all that wealth.
Hmm.
Do you ever think that, Rhett? Because you have a very comfortable life, a beautiful home, but there's some people who will never, ever have that. So therefore, they fantasize and watch these movies or TV shows.
A bag of moon dust from Apollo 11 will be auctioned off next month.
Oh.
It's expected to sell for millions of dollars. But here's my question. How come the moon is so dusty when space is supposed to be a vacuum?
That's cute.
Come on now, tell me. Huh?
Well, anyway, couldn't anybody have a jar of dust in their house and say, this came from the moon?
You got to beware of these things because I tell you, I have been to Israel and I have been to the garden tomb, the empty tomb of Jesus. And yeah, you go there, it's a little disappointing. Hey, he's not here. What happened? Yeah, that's the whole point. Anyway, so I come back to America and I get this thing that says, donate to this ministry, W.V. Grant, and we'll send you some of the dirt from the empty tomb. A little vial of it, you know. The only one thing is, most people have not been to Israel. I have been. I've been to Jerusalem. I've been to the Garden Tomb. It's rock. I stepped inside it. I shot a music video there. There is no dirt. There's not even any dust. Matter of fact, I had to illegally. I shouldn't have done it. I don't know if I should admit this. Forgive me, but I scraped a little bit of the rock off the wall, so I could, and I kept it for the longest time.
Well, somebody did a lot of scraping, and that's why.
No, they didn't. This was vials of dirt, and it's a lie, lie. So be careful. Lie, lie, lie. La 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 la. It's a lie. So we could sell moon dust, man. Get the moon dust. We could sell. I know we could. We could auction off these microphone covers. You know, they actually have the spit from multiple people on them. You know?
Famous people.
Of all the famous people that have been in the studio here. Arlo Guthrie was right at your microphone. He spit into that microphone.
Mm-hmm.
You too can have this microphone that Arlo Guthrie spit in. We're taking your bids right now.
I have to tell you something. In Stowe, a friend of mine rented their house to that famous actor. Oh, I forget his name. He became paralyzed.
That famous, huh? Oh, yeah. The guy who played Superman.
Okay. So anyway, her sister said, could you save the toilet seat for me? So she had to save the toilet seat because he rented the house and used that toilet. Isn't that awful? I just thought, wow. You look like you're in awe.
Oh, my word.
Isn't that awful?
Oh, my word.
Such a need to have things like that in your life.
The whole idea stinks.
I knew you'd find something funny about that. No, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, okay. Get on with your jokes. I'm not so funny.
Well, the Fonz would say, sit on it. Oh my gosh, oh me, look, I'm sitting here where someone else did pee. He's a celebrity.
Oh, gosh.
People are strange. But it is true, you know, and you're part of the female clan. So I'd like to ask you this. You know, I used to sing in clubs.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about later on in life, maybe I need to go back to that. I miss it.
Yeah.
I used to have fun.
But you mentioned.
But you know, there'd be all of a sudden, you know, and I you know, back then, all of a sudden there'd be this cute little. I remember this girl named Bernstein, and her father was a dentist, and Melissa. Where are you, Melissa Bernstein?
Yeah, where are you, Melissa?
Hello, we had this language together. We'd go hello, oh, and she'd go hello, oh. How are you, oh? You know, silly stuff that lovers do on the phone when you're kids.
Yeah, like private jokes.
Yeah, just oh. You know, and we do this thing. I don't know. I remember that. And I just remembered her name. I haven't been able to remember for years. Melissa Bernstein.
Mm-hmm.
She was very eager to get married. But anyway, so she's there in the audience. And I'm singing to her. And she's back the next weekend and the next weekend. Well, if a girl keeps coming back, you kind of figure, she might just like you. So you get the guts to go up and say, hey, how are you? And she goes, let's go to Saratoga to Hattie's Chicken Shack. Now, Hattie's Chicken Shack, we fell in love at Hattie's Chicken Shack. Hattie's Chicken Shack was a place run by these, I guess today you'd call African-American couple, beautiful black couple. She was like 93. He was like in his 80s, and he always wore a tuxedo. And you came, and you sat, and they graciously sat you, but you didn't get to order. They brought you what they brought you.
Oh.
And that would be it. Now, she made this delicious Hattie. Made this delicious southern dish of sliced cucumbers and onion, which had been what do you call it when you it's
marinated?
Marinated
Mm-hmm.
in a little bit of vinegar,
mm-hmm.
a little bit of water, and a little bit of sugar.
Probably a little oil.
Yeah, and it was just wonderful. And her fried chicken, oh my word, as they say in the business, to die for. But anyway, so Melinda Bernstein and I fell in love at Hattie's Chicken Shack. But, and then I remember her father, who was a dentist up in Saratoga, New York, he, in his 40s, dropped dead. I remember it was devastating for her, you know? 40. That used to be like an adult. Now it's like 40, it's so young.
I know.
You know?
But Rhett, I have to get back to you. You have so many stories that relate to food. You know, you remember the food.
I remember the food. That would be it. Hold on. I'm going to write that down. I remember the food.
Because you have told so many stories on air here, and it's all about food. So I think you could even write a book.
I remember the food.
Food was triggered by. Really.
It's all about the food.
But you enjoy it. And
yeah.
I think food is a pleasure of life, of course.
Like the
Even
food
though
I had
it's-
with President Bush Sr. That food was at church. We had the body. I sat next to him in the front row at church, and I had the body and blood of Christ, of course, at St. Anne's up there in Kennybunk. You know. So let's see. So ask me something else. Let's see. Well, I know that Garth Brooks likes pizza. He has a special pizza that he likes. And when he goes to Mar-a-Lago, he has a certain pizza made. I'm trying to think of some stuff that would be interesting, because my stuff, who cares about what I like?
You just
But-
like every food. I don't think you're not critical of any food.
I don't like quail.
Oh,
I always feel guilty. You know, you go to this fancy, like I think when I was up to the governor's mansion, I was invited to dinner there, and one of the things was this little quail, and it's like, I don't want to eat that poor little bird. Poor little bird. I'm not gonna eat that little baby bird. I'm not gonna eat that quail.
but you'd eat a big buffalo.
No, I don't like buffalo either.
Oh,
I don't eat
okay.
buffalo meat. Isn't that weird? I'll eat a cow, but I ain't a buffalo. And yet a buffalo kind of seems more intelligent. You eat a dumb old cow. Yeah, I like a good steak. Oh, this is buffalo meat. No thanks. I saw that in Publix the other day. They had buffalo meat for sale.
I think there are times we could eat something and not know what it is and not be critical of it. Sometimes the mind does little tricks. They go, oh, I can't imagine eating a big cow like that, you know.
I do have inordinate affectation for food, because I can remember going up on Lake George, New York, and we're going up to spend the night on one of the islands up there, and Anthony Cantanucci was a friend of mine. He had I was dating his sister Angela, had a boat, and I remember going away for a night, and I bought sacks of, I got Hershey chocolate bars and Reese's peanut butter cups, and I got potato chips just in case, so we can survive up there if something should go wrong. And it's like, and then going into the movie, it's the same thing. In my left pocket, I got the M&Ms with the peanuts over here at Majestic Theater. Then in the right pocket, I got the fish, you know, the sweetest fish there, and then I got a water. And then I got an extra large popcorn, because you get free, you know, just in case you need more popcorn. You know, by the way, the Majestic Theater is wonderful for their popcorn.
Yes. But it shows you that you relate to food. all
Well,
the
I just
time.
bought a new Mercedes-Benz. You know what they gave me?
What?
I got a $100 gift certificate to go down to that famous steakhouse there in
Your
Stewart.
favorite? Oh,
No, that's not my favorite. No,
Oh, the
my
one in-
favorite is the Capitol Grill.
I thought you were referring to that.
No.
Okay.
No, they gave me $100 to go to this other one.
Well, you might like it. You haven't tried it yet.
No.
How far?
But I'm going to try it. But anyway, today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Mercedes of Fort Pierce. Test drive the brand new GLE. It is formidable. I got it when it was the ML class way back, 15 years ago. I got a new GLE SUV from Mark. He's my salesman down there at Fort Pierce Mercedes. They'll treat you great, and you will love it. Test drive one today.
What do New Beauty Magazine, Castle Connolly, and OMD have in common? They have all consistently named board-certified plastic surgeon Dr. Alan Durkin as one of the best doctors in America. Beachside Medical Office and Chief Med Spa cannot be equaled. Ocean Drive Plastic Surgery offers surgical and non-surgical facial
Is that it?
rejuvenation, body
Yeah.
contouring, cosmetic breast
Hey,
surgery,
Siri.
skin resurfacing, hydrotherapy, massages, a steam room, and
Call Ocean Drive Plastic Surgery.
Then Ocean Drive Plastic Surgery. Visit Ocean Drive Plastic
The only
Surgery.
possibility I found is Ocean View Plastic Surgery on Brickell Avenue in Miami. Want to try that one?
No.
I didn't find anything else.
What do you want?
Okay, from what I saw for Mercedes, you did one at 8:46 and 9:45, so those will replay tomorrow morning, correct?
Yeah.
And Monday morning, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Second of all, I'm staying here right straight through. I talked to Mrs. B. It's be ridiculous for me to drive home at 12:30 just so I could come back for 2 o'clock.
All right.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to recut those two at Biblical Bill that are loud and
Good.
okay.
Are you going to voice him?
Yes, I'll
Okay.
voice them, I'll recut them,
All right.
and then we'll be ready. I've got the sheets for you. When you come by the control room, grab the sheets for Dr. Steinfeld.
All sorts of stuff for great prices. You can also donate your stuff and we'll pick it up for free and give you tax credit documents. So you can shop, donate,
Find the phone number for Ocean Drive Plastic Surgery in Vero Beach, Florida.
in a store located
I couldn't find any matching places.
just past 44th Street East. Phone us at 772-2300.
recycling cart. Why? When our recyclables are sent to the material recovery facility, these items get jammed up in the machinery and need to be composed. So instead, throw hoses and thin plastic wraps in the garbage and return plastic shopping bags to a collection bin at a local grocery store. To learn more about recycling in Indian River County,
Visit us at ircrecycles.com. River County, roll with us, recycle.
Hi, Dr. Tim Delaney here. Do you get headaches on the sides or back of your head that ache and throb? The majority of these headaches come from contraction of the muscles that move the jaw. This type of headache is totally treatable without medication. If you possess sore facial, neck, or upper back muscles along with headaches, give us a call at 772-713-1034. I am a general dentist limiting my practice to jaw joint problems and dental sleep medicine. Call Dr. Tim Delino at 772-713-1034.
Ocean Drive Plastic Surgery.
Hi, is Dr. Durkin in? This is Rhett Palmer. I'm supposed to set up an interview with him for radio, or is his wife in? Roxanne.
Bryce is not in, and he is actually with patients right now. I can give Roxanne your number and have her give you a call back.
Yes, it's 473-7777.
And then you want to set up an interview.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a while. I know that I just on a whim I have Dr. Steinfeld coming over, especially to record something today, the orthopedic surgeon. So I thought it'd be a good time to invite Dr. Durkin. We've been meaning to get together. But is Roxanne out of town or just not there?
No, she is actually just not here. She just left the office. She should be here later on today.
All right.
And I will give her the message.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 772-696-251 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Roxanne. This is Rhett Palmer. How are you? And I've been wanting to get together, of course, with you and your husband. And